Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up? Another planned period perspective coming at you. Crim's Corner number 6-9 this time. No Takashi. Let me go ahead and share this real quick on my page. Then we're going to get started. I got a little less than 10 minutes. A little something on my mind I want to share with y'all. So let me get this cracking. And feel free to share this too if it resonates with you. If it's something that you feel somebody needs to hear, spread the wealth, spread the wealth. It's a beautiful day. Matter of fact, happy Friday to everybody. It's cold in the mug again. We in that time of the year. It's freezing out there, but we good. We in great spirits because we still alive. We here to see another day and we are blessed, you dig? All right, so my question for y'all today, the thing I'm thinking about is, hold on real quick. Let me just okay. My question for y'all is, what do you feed yourself in the morning? What do you feed yourself in the morning? Now, you know how nutritionists will say breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and I get it. Start your day off, strong foundation. It can carry you throughout the day. More than likely, you won't probably eat some bad food throughout the day that'll mess up your health because you have that foundation, especially if it's something healthy. But in this instance, I'm not really talking about breakfast. Now, we know we feed ourselves like cereal, maybe oatmeal, maybe French toast, or, pancakes, whatever. We go to health clubs all the time. We do stuff like that, right? But what are you feeding yourself mentally throughout the day? I'm thinking about this right now because I just know on days when I don't have my routine going the proper way, like I normally do Monday through Friday, it throws me off completely. Like on the weekend, I'm happy to be chilling, be off work. But when I think about how my day turns out, a lot of times I'm not as motivated as I normally am because I wake up a little bit later. I don't have that routine and that urgency to get out the door. You know what I'm saying? So my question again to you is, what are you feeding yourself in the morning? Because during this past year, specifically this past year, but the last couple of years, I started thinking about it. The first thing in the morning, whatever I do before I get to work is going to determine what happens to me throughout the day. So here's what I try to do. Matter of fact, no, before I even do that, let me give you an example of what you probably go throughout the day. So you wake up, right? You might grab your phone. Maybe you log on to social media. What are you going to come across? Whatever the world is throwing at you, Social media, even though we control it, we still advertise our best self. So you might go in there, with a certain mindset and you leave off feeling bad and drained because everybody's showing their best life or they living their best life. And you feel like, dang, I'm not living that. Then on the flip side, you got a bunch of people complaining about something, you know what I'm saying? Which is a very common thing. That might be their diary. That might be their journal for Facebook, right? Then you have a bunch of people maybe they're leaving hateful comments at you depending on the level in which you participate in social media, So then you already thrown off track and you getting ready for work. You leave out, you come in contact with somebody that has road rage. Now, how do you deal with that? They trying to rush to work. They putting off that negative energy on you. Then you get to work, you come across somebody that had a bad morning too. They complaining to you. As a teacher, they call that the teacher's lounge syndrome, basically. I just made that up, but they say stay out the teacher's lounge because everybody in there is complaining about something, So that energy, you already three levels down. Cell phone, driving, work. Then maybe you leave work, you hit up a store or something. Maybe the cashier has a bad attitude. Maybe somebody in the store has a bad attitude. And your day is completely ruined now. Primarily because you weren't able to defend yourself against their negative energy. Now, here's what I found that has worked for me in the past year or so. So first thing in the morning, I do get my phone. Eventually, I do get my phone, but I never go straight to social media. I always have to read something. So if I'm on my phone first, me and my wife are doing a devotional, or I'm reading a Bible passage or something, or I'm reading something inspirational, something from another spirituality, something that keeps me in the right mindset. Besides that, I'm gonna have a book. And I've been slacking on this lately, but I'm gonna have a book. And lately, I've been on this Underground Railroad tip because it gives me perspective. And of course, I'm a history teacher, love Black history. So I have to just know in my mind, there are things to complain about all the time, of course. But in the grand scheme of things, it's just not that important. I was reading something in here right now. Matter of fact, there was somebody the same age as me trying to escape to freedom at the same age. And I'm sitting here complaining about something that doesn't really matter. And I'm like, yo, in the grand scheme of things, I still have the freedom to choose my thoughts and choose what I want to do in my life. And then what I might do is I listen to this podcast called The Quote of the Day. Gives me a fresh, renewed mindset and perspective. I'm on an accountability call every day with Breathe University. I do some stretches, I meditate, I pray a little bit to put myself in the right mindset, give myself like a mantra or something that lets me know this is how my day is going to go. It's like putting on that body armor or that force field. I stay prayed up, you know what I'm saying? Because by the time I leave out, I know I'm going to encounter negativity. It's a given, but I'm also going to encounter positivity. And it's really about that mindset and how you can flip it. And I'm telling you, I've just found that it's made such a big difference, especially this past year. Matter of fact, even writing in my journal, writing down what I'm going to do, writing down my plan and my mindset. I remember even asking a kid, asking the class anyway, like what they did daily, right? What was their first part of their routine? What was the first thing they did? And I had one student in particular, he said that he didn't touch his phone until he got to school. And I was surprised because, this dude is, 17, 18 years old. And that's like one of the main things they do. But he's shielding himself from the negativity that he's possibly going to encounter throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? So again, I got a few minutes left before the bell rings. I'm imploring you, strongly suggesting that you find a way to feed yourself in the morning. And I'm not talking about breakfast for your stomach. I'm talking about feed your mind, give yourself that foundation, give yourself positive thoughts, because everything starts with that foundation in the mind. And then that can guard you and shield you from the negativity that you'll possibly encounter. And that's it, y'all. Got to get ready, grade a few more papers. Then I got the kids coming back in. Happy Friday. Have a blessed day. And I'm out. Peace.